Namaste. I hope you're well. Pilates for core, back and hips. We are going to start on the back. So just make your way onto the mat. Good. Okay, so feet and knees are hip width apart. Bring your hands up onto your hip bones. Keeping your shoulder relaxed and to stretch your neck long. Good. All right. Let's just start with a few centering, focusing, connecting exercises and just a little warm up for our core. All right. But just breathe in and arch your spine. Arching spine, feel there is a little curve under your lumbar spine. And as you breathe out, you imprint your spine slowly, slightly curling the hip as well. So just touching the whole back down to the floor. Inhale, we arching. And exhale, we imprinting the spine. Okay, so let's just do two more. Inhaling through the nose. And exhale through your mouth as you're blowing a candle. Let's just start getting used to with the breathing. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Good. Okay, so we're bringing hips onto a parallel, spine onto neutral. Good. Now feel there is a little curve under your lumbar spine. So that's a natural curve under your lumbar spine. Both hips are even and your hips are parallel to the floor. Keeping the shoulder relaxed. Okay, so let's just start focusing, working on a breathing, right breathing, okay? But just breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth as you're blowing a candle. So the breathing in, always a little passive breathing, little breathing. Exhaling is the powerful breathing. Exhale is the active breathing. Now when we're breathing in, we're laterally breathing, so breathing to the side of the body, back of the lungs, not into the stomach, not on the chest. As we're exhaling, we're expelling all the air out from the system, okay? Let's just focus on the breathing. It's breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Let's just do a few more. You're doing really well. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now this time, as you're breathing in, bring focus onto your pelvic floor, to the base of your spine. And just imagine there is a imaginary vertical line coming from the base of your spine and going up to your belly button. So you're breathing out, feel you're lifting that vertical line up towards your belly button. So you can also feel there is or feel like you're zipping up your jeans. So that just, or you can, there's another little feel. Think the pelvic floor is like a hammock type of muscle. As you're breathing out, you're gently lifting that hammock up to your belly button. Let's just keep focusing in through the nose, out. I'll explain a little more. Imagine you're focusing, lifting, and now you're not letting go as you're breathing in. She's just keeping it connected in through the nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. So the pelvic floor is for a girls, it's the anus and the vagina. That's what we're focusing. And with the boys, it's anus and a prostate or testicle. You feel with each exhalation, you're gently lifting up and pulling up towards your belly button, but not forcing. I said gently. So if I say 1 to 10, in a 1 to 10 scale, it's a 3 to 4 activation, not 7 to 10. Now, let's just focus on the transverse abdomen. Sort of feel like now there is an imaginary horizontal line from hip to hip. As you're breathing out, you're drawing your hip bone close to each other, sinking your belly button in. Now, I feel like after zipping up, we're buttoning up a jeans. So that's what we're doing. So it's button up, feel those hip bones are coming, and we're pulling a tummy. Nice. So that's the second muscle. So transverse abdomen is like a net or a mesh around our stomach. As we're feeling, breathing out, we're feeling we sort of tightening that mesh now and sinking a belly button down towards the spine, but the spine staying the same. So just keep focusing on that. Now let's just focus on the third muscles now, is our rectus abdomen. So from here, start feeling you gently drawing your chest down and drawing your ribs down, just going in. Now, from the side now, obliques, just feel like wearing a half jacket and drawing these ribs close to each other. Keep the tummy firm, stay focused there now. Good. Okay, so first pelvic floor, transverse abdomens, rectus abdomens, and our obliques, external, internal obliques. You feel all that spines are strong. You keep breathing in through the nose, out through your mouth. Not breathing in the top of the chest. Feel we breathing in onto the side of the body and the back of the lungs. Good. And as we exhaling, keep focusing onto powerful exhalation. Yeah. Now, just make your lungs strong as well. In through the nose, out through your mouth. Good. Okay. So first exercise, knee fall out. Now just breathe and turn the right knee out slowly, keeping both hips stable. And as you breathe out, engage your pelvic floor and bring your knee back. So inhale, turning the left knee out slowly, keeping the right hip, right knee stable. Exhale and bring the knee back. It's breathe in, returning the knee out. And it's breathe out, bringing knee back. Good. Breathe in, turning the knee out. And exhale and back. Good. Doing it very slowly, keeping hands onto the hip bones. You're feeling we're not letting hip rock side to side. The other knee and hips are staying stable always. Good. And now tummy's not doming out. Ribs are staying in. Good. So it's inhale through the nose. Exhale through your mouth. Breathe in out. Breathe out back. Inhale. Exhale. So instead of activating your pelvic floor every time, I think they are already activated. And with each exhalation, you're initiating, you're making a more effort to connect with them a bit more. Okay, so but not letting go and then you're connecting. So not letting loose and then you're tightening. So they're all working all the time. Okay, let's just do 4 more. Not breathing in tummy too much. Breathe to the side and not inhaling as much. So just 10 to 15% of your 100% breath. So just a little. Hips are parallel, spines are neutral. Good. Okay. So now let's just slide your hands down further towards your pubic bone. So sort of feel like you sliding hands diagonally and just place it there. Okay. So feel in the lower abdomens here. As you're breathing out, you're sort of sinking this part of your stomach down. Good. I normally say this as feel like as a kangaroo pouch there. So we're going to work on another muscle, iliacus, from the hip bone going down to the pubic bone, like this 2 diagonal line going down, meeting at the one place. Okay. So exhale and a sink. You keep working on breathing and let me explain. Okay. So it's inhale. And exhale, you sink. And as you're sinking, also feel there is a little tightness on the side of these, onto this diagonal line. And that's the activation. Now a few more breaths. It's breathe out. Sink the tummy and sink that part down. One more there. Okay, so now just keep exhaling. Sink, activate. And pretend you're trying to lift the right foot, but you're not lifting. You're pulling your femur down to the hip socket. Inhale, release. Okay, let's try with the left and I'll explain a little more. It's exhale. You feel you engaging your pelvic floor. Inside thigh, iliacus, so it's just the diagonal muscle. Sink in. Hold there now. Inhale, release. Okay, it's exhale. You're trying, pretending, lifting foot. But you're not lifting. Lifting is very easy. It's very hard to lift and it's not possibly happening. Inhale, release. Okay, exhale, pretend you're trying to lift the left foot. When I say release, that's just mean lowering the leg but keeping the muscle activated. Okay, so exhale, pretend you're trying to lift the right foot. Hips are staying even. Sink the tummy. Engage your iliacus. Hold it there and inhale, release. Okay, few more. Sink it. You feel there's this little bulge on the side there, and that's just the activation working. Okay, go again. Exhale strongly and pretend you're trying to lift. Lifting, tightening, and it's not happening, and then you're letting go, but keeping the pelvic floor engaged. Okay, exhale, try with the left this time. And pull the femur back to the hip socket. Activate. It's not happening, and then just let go. Now, 2 more now. But you're feeling that there's a strong connection in the pelvic floor, and that's what we're looking for. And then the lower abs there, especially this part of the stomach's just always bulging. Exhale, sink, and rest. Okay, now let's just do the next exercise, turning both knees out away from each other. Inhale, exhale and bring back. Inhale, turning both knees out. Exhale and bring back. It's inhale, and feel first inside thighs, your pelvic floor is activating, and then you're bringing your knees back. In through your nose, out to your mouth. Good. Okay, 4 more. 3. Throw that air out strongly. Feel strengthening the lungs, your respiratory system, your cardiovascular system. Last one there now. Okay, so now the next exercise, keep the ribs in from the tummy, spine's in neutral. The focus is not letting spine arch, okay? So the arch, when your spine sort of started making a little like a bridge or a curve there, maintaining a neutral spine. So leg slide, so breathe out, slide your right leg down slowly, and breathe in and back. Exhale, we're sliding the left leg down slowly, inhale and back. Good, breathe out. Inhale and back. So the focus here is if you can bring your hands onto your lower ribs, at the floating ribs, place it there. You feel when you're sliding the leg, these ribs are not doming out. Good. Neck staying relaxed, shoulders staying relaxed. Good. Start feeling you using your pelvic floor. Inhale and back. So it's exhale, feel the pelvic floor pulling up towards your belly button as your leg going away from you. It's an internal connection, internal muscles we're working. It's really focusing, really connecting, controlling. Good, okay. Last 4. 3. 2 more. Last one there. Okay, now let's just hold it there. Right leg up on the tabletop. Yeah, okay. Point your foot and make your leg firm. And let's just turn your head to the left. Good. Knee and hip staying aligned. And now just the toe tap. So just breathe out, lower your right foot down. Just tap your toe. And inhale and back. Now, remember, as we're going down, we're engaging the pelvic floor. That's a challenging part. Hold it there for a little bit. Inhale and back. Left knee, left hip staying stable. Working as a synergistic, as a stabilizer. And then the right sides are working right. Your core, your powerhouse are working. Okay, 4 more. Inhale and back. 3 to go. Beautiful. Okay, 2 more. Isolating, connecting on a one side, just challenging a one side. Okay, let's just rest. Okay, now bring the head back to the center. Now bring a left leg, left knee up onto it, left leg on a tabletop. Point the foot, make your leg firm, and turn your head to the right. Good. Keeping both shoulders relaxed, ribs are staying in, firming the tummy. Engage your pelvic floor and exhale, lower your leg down slowly. Inhale back. You can keep your arms here like this. You can place your hands onto your hip bones to see your hips are not rocking or shaking or moving. Go. And think, if you're looking towards me, think when you're lowering your leg, your pelvic floors are coming up, engaging. Good. A few more. It's more in a feeling with the core. What we're doing is just the challenging our pelvic floor, exercising our deep core muscles. Just 2 more there now. Last one. That's beautiful. Okay, lower your foot down now, feet and knees hip width apart, hips are parallel, spines in neutral. Good, and I just lift both arms straight up at 90. We're gently pulling our shoulders down first, and shoulders away from the ears. Now both arms are straight, so sort of feel like even your fingers are really straight together. Now make your both arms firm, your forearms, your biceps, and turn your hands slightly. Good. Think your arms like a sword or a knife. Good. Okay. Now focus you're engaging, bracing your core first, your spine, and exhale, lower your arms down, firm the tummy, pull the tummy. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down and curling up. Inhale up. Exhale, curl. But when we're doing, first lower your arms halfway and then you lift your head up, chest up. Inhale back. So you always feel your arms your arms are coming halfway and then you're lifting your chest. Now one more thing, feel you're drawing your ribs down. Now pressing your chest down or your breastbone down, and that's what we're feeling, working on upper abs. Good. But think the same muscle order we worked before. So the first is the pelvic floor. So the first activation is always your pelvic floor. Second is your transverse abdomen. Third is your rectus abdomen. Fourth is your obliques. And then your iliacus. All these muscles are working orderly. So just really connected with your core. Good. Okay, 4 more now. Yeah, beautiful. 3. 2 more now. Last one there. Perfect. Okay, let's rest. Good. Giving a little rest. Hands are arms onto the sides, just slightly out. Palms are facing up. Relax the shoulder and press the chest down, ribs in, and pull the tummy. Not imprinting completely, sort of feel still there is a little curve. Hips are still parallel, but just gently drawing your ribs down, your chest down. Now inhale, turning legs to the right slowly and letting the left hip slightly peel off, but not letting tummy dome out. Exhale, engaging the pelvic floor, bringing the knees back. Breathing in, turning legs to the left, right hip slightly peeling off, and exhale and be coming back, bringing back. Always breathing in, returning. You feel like keeping your tummy in. And as you exhale, pull with your pelvic floor, use your obliques and back. Inhale. Now, remember the same activation, pelvic floor first, transverse abdomens, rectus abdomens, and your obliques. Good. Inhale, turning. Exhale and back. Breathe in, turn. And breathe out back. Okay, so just last 2, breathe in, turn. Feel strong. Inhale. Okay, so just one more there. And bring back. Perfect. Okay, so single leg circle, hands up onto the hip bones, hips are parallel, spines in neutral, ribs in. Good. Draw the ribs. Firm the tummy, pelvic floor in. Good. And turn the knee out slightly. Point the foot really strong, keeping knee and hip aligned at 90 degrees. Okay, prepare yourself and exhale, lower your leg down slowly, just slowly halfway. Always start with a small circle. Inhale, turn out and back. So keeping your hands onto the hip bones, it's helping us with the knowing we're not cheating. Good. Inhale and out. So remember, breathing out, lowering the legs down, zipping up the pelvic floor, hips are staying stable. Inhale, turning out. 4 more. Inhale out and back. 3 to go. Inhale and back. Not too big circles, it's not showing off with these exercises. Last one. And back. Beautiful. Okay, so now hips are staying parallel. Do reverse breathing out, turning out. Down, breathe in and up. As slow as possible. Good. Always doing it slow, these exercises, because if we do slow, our brain register and we know what we're doing wrong. Okay, so not too fast. 3, 2 more. Hips are not rocking. Left knee, left hip staying stable. Pelvic floor staying engaged. And now lower your foot down. And when you're doing it, your inner thigh, your inside legs are working hard. Okay, let's lift the left leg up, point your foot. Point foot strongly, keep the leg firm and turn the knee out. Both hips are staying even. Pull the tummy. Knee and hip staying aligned. Okay, are you ready? Breathe out, down slowly. Inhale, turn out slowly. Exhale, down. Good. Inhale, out and back. Good. Place the hands gently onto the hips just so that you know you're not rocking hip side to side, keeping the tummy in. Also feel as you're breathing out, you're zipping up, lifting the pelvic floor. Good. Exhale, down. Inhale, out and back. There's no clicking in the hip. If there is a clicking, feel you pulling your femur into your hip socket, pulling back, keeping the legs strong, straight. And make a smaller circle. So as I said, it's suggested before, we don't have to show off, okay? So I'm not here to show off. Let's do other way now. Breathe out. Breathe in and out. Exhale. Inhale, out and back. Exhale, out. Inhale, in and up. Go again. Inhale, in and up. Go again. Okay, 3 more. Beautiful. Last 2. Doing good. Feel that right knee, right hips are staying stable. That's perfect. Okay, so feet and knees are hip width apart, hips are parallel, spines are neutral. Good. And I'm bringing hands behind your head. Looking straight up towards the ceiling. Touch elbows and pull the shoulder away from your ears and neck long. Hips are parallel. Good. Okay, now let us focus first. Hips are staying parallel. Pelvic floor is engaged. And sink the belly button. Press the breastbone. And just breathe out. Lift the head up, chest up. Good. Inhale down. Now some people pull their chin down. We're not doing that too much. So they sort of first to lift up, they do this. So your neck shouldn't be getting involved or tired. Hands very gently supporting your head. And throw air out strongly so that you're using your lungs to help you. Good. And feel the activation on your upper abs. Good. But it's the same focus. First your pelvic floor, transverse abdomens, then your rectus abdomens and your obliques. Okay, 4 more. And tummy shouldn't be doming up. Hip flexors not switching on. And let's rest. Okay, rest the head, hands back onto the hip bone, right leg up on the tabletop, maintaining hip parallel, spines neutral. Okay, so exhale, extend the leg, zip up the pelvic floor. Inhale, bend the leg. Exhale, we extending. Inhale, we bending. Exhale, we extending, lowering the leg down slowly, up and bend. So when we're lowering a leg, not going all the way down, but just halfway down. Because if you go further than that, you have to sort of compromise your spine. So hips are staying parallel, spines are staying neutral always. Pull the tummy. Yep, I need 2 more. If there's a clicking in the hip, rocking in the hip, doming in the tummy, change. Modify. So how to modify? Not to go too far down. Okay, so just keep extending. You're feeling you're not strong enough, you can just do this. Okay? Exhale. Inhale, bend. Exhale. Inhale, bend. You see, I'm just extending this time to show you. And now we're extending and lowering. Up and bend. First you extend and then you lower. Up and bend. It just feels like it's a one movement, but you sort of doing into a step. Good. So it's extend, down, up, and bend. 2 more. Last one. That's beautiful. Now you got it. Okay, foot down. Feet and knees hip width apart. Hips are Even paddler, spines in neutral, hands behind your head. Good. Not interlocking your fingers, keep those fingers open, hands up very gently, and you relax. Pull the shoulder away from your ears, looking straight up to the ceiling. Draw your ribs, hips a paddler. Okay, so prepare your pelvic floor, and let's just breathe out and lift the right shoulder and turning towards your left hip. Inhale and back. That's again very gently, not pulling head, using your obliques. Up and turn. One elbow coming off the floor, one elbow down onto the floor. And I feel like, so sort of feel like you're folding a piece of paper from one corner to another corner. Hips are not rocking to the side. Hips are staying stable. And think that pelvic floor and your obliques are working, both working together. Now, up and bring your leg to the tabletop. Inhale and back. You're not trying to touch elbow, hips are still staying parallel. Yep, breathe. 3, 2, last one there. Beautiful. And rest. Good. So the right amount, right exercise, not too many repetitions. Hands up onto the hip bones, hips are parallel. Right leg again on a tabletop. Let's extend the leg and point, flex your foot, sorry. Flex and slightly rotate the leg out. Hips are staying even. Exhale, lowering the leg down. And it's inhale, we're bringing leg back up. Exhale down and inhale and back. 3 more. If you see, I'm not lowering my leg all the way down, okay? And I'm not trying to lift all the way up either. Good. I can feel like a little tightness there. So I'm not cheating with my hips. My hips are staying parallel and I'm maintaining, respecting my spine, keeping it neutral. Okay, down, change. Some people, when they lift their leg, their hip tilts and it just goes all the way up. So we're not cheating. Flex the foot. Turn the foot slightly. So hips are really nice, even, parallel. Exhale down and inhale up. Three more. 2 more. Last one there. Beautiful. Okay, bend the leg and rest. Okay, so now let's just lift the right leg, left leg, feet, knees hip width apart, point your feet. Good, ribs in, firm the tummy, pelvic floors engaged. Arms are resting. Good, go breathe out, lower your right foot down, slowly tap your toes. Hold it there. Inhale, bring back. Exhale, left foot down, slowly engage your pelvic floor. Inhale and back. Good, not moving from the knee, you feel moving from the hip. Inhale and back. Left foot. Breathe in and back. Good. Now, focus here is not letting back arch, not letting tummy dome out. Good. And not letting rib or chest bulge up. So really draw this. Abs are working. So last 4. 3. Last 2 now. Challenge yourself. Okay. Feet down one by one. That was good. Alright. Now, I want you to bring legs again on a tabletop. And now this time, bring your hands outside of your legs. Good. We're pulling the shoulders, neutral spine, but this time we're pressing down to the chest. So we're slightly imprinting from the top. Heels are together and force your hands outside. So we're breathing out, turning the knees out. Good. And inhale, bringing legs back. So resisting with the arms and strengthening outside of the hips. Inhale and back. Let's just do a few more. Yep. up, inhale and back, exhale. So resisting both way, even your legs are coming inside. 3, 2 more now, last one there. Okay, keep legs wide and bring hands inside of your legs. That's it. Yeah, so we worked on outside and now we're working on inside. Exhale. And now remember, even your legs are going outside, you're still resisting both way. It's inhale, knees are turning out this time. Exhale, we're bringing knees back, engaging the pelvic floor. A few more. Okay, 4 more. 3. 2 more there. Last one. Okay, so try to keep your knees together strongly. Arms are out. We're doing a pendulum 2 now. So inhale, turning legs to the right. Exhale and back. Keep the knees together and allow your hip to come off the floor. Exhale and back. Breathe in, turning. Inhale. So not letting shoulder come off the floor. Hips are staying still in. Good. Okay, last 4. 3. Just 2 more there. Just 1 more there. And back. Okay, so we're lowering the feet down one by one. Very good. Good job. Good. Okay, so lift the right leg again on a tabletop. Extend the leg. Good. Okay, keep the foot pointed and then just keep your foot, keep the leg straight. Breathe out down slowly. Strengthening the hip flexors in the lower abs, core. Inhale, bring the leg back up. Spine staying neutral, ribs in. Firm the tummy. 4 more. 3. Last 2 there. Just 1 more. That's good. Bend the leg. Lower your foot down. Same thing, maintaining, keeping hip parallel, spine neutral. Neutral when you have a little curve under your lumbar spine. Remember, you're not imprinting here. So I'll keep my hand under to show you. Okay, go. So not cheating to lift the leg higher and pushing the spine down. Maintaining that. Yep, 4 more. And power your breath. Just really feel we're strengthening our core, our pelvic floor. Last one. Bend the leg, lower your foot down. That was so good. Okay, so just a few more exercise with the core. Knees together, feet together. Hands are behind head. Good. Squeeze your heels and knees together. Looking up to the ceiling. Keeping the chin pointed. Elbows are touching. And breathe out, lift the head up, chest up slowly. Inhale down. So trying to look up onto the top of the knees. Good. But we're not pulling with the hands. Good. Use the abs to lift. One more. Last 2. Just 1 more there. Okay, let's rest. Beautiful. Okay, so both legs are straight down and the legs are shoulder width apart. Feet turning up. Now rest the arms, your palms facing down, and slide your hands just slightly under your buttocks. It's just sort of thumbs and index fingers is just sliding. And just relax the shoulder. Hips are staying even and they're still parallel. Okay, so start focusing first. Pulling the tummy, engaging the pelvic floor. So pulling the tummy, imagine like you're really pulling down to the spine. Good. And you remember the pelvic floor, that imaginary vertical line, and you still pulling. Now, as you exhale, start squeezing the buttocks slowly. And as you exhale, let go. Buttocks. Keep the control on your pelvic floor. Exhale, zip first. Pull the tummy. And then you squeeze your buttocks. Inhale, stay. Exhale, we're letting go. Let's just do slowly again. Exhale, squeeze the buttocks. Inhale, we're staying. Exhale, we're letting go. Okay, so let's just do 4 more. Beautiful. So stay there. Exhale and relax. 3 more. Think the right and left both working evenly. And down. Good. Working on a gluteus maximus. Just feel like both sides are working strongly and you're still keeping your tummy, still keeping your pelvic floor engaged. Let go. Last one. Okay, so keep it tight now. So keep it tight. So keep squeezing, make it hard. You keep really feel like really squeezing both hard. Now keep it tight and I start concentrating only onto your right now. 5, keep it tight. 4, 3, 2, and now keep the focus on the right. And now, but effort onto the left. So just squeeze the left for 5, 4, harder, 3, 2, and just let go both. Better. Good. Okay, beautiful. Okay, both legs are bent. And our legs up on a tabletop. Feet and knees are staying hip width apart. Hands are behind the head. Good. We're looking up. Nice. Okay, open up your elbows and just breathe out, curl up, engaging your upper abs. Eyes on slightly on the top of the knees. Point your feet, point your toes. Okay, so let's just exhale, extend your right leg to the 45. Keep the tummy in, pull the tummy, inhale and back. Extend the left leg to the 45. Beautiful. So this time, as we're extending the right leg, we're turning to the left. Exhale, inhale and back. Alternating. So not clicking in the hip. Hips are staying even and stable. 6 to go. Slowly, hips are not rocking. Good. Last 4. 3. 2 more. Last one. Beautiful. Woo. That was good. Good. Okay, so both legs on a tabletop. Nice. Okay, feet, knees, hip width apart. Place your hands up onto the knees. Good. Point your feet. Elbows are resting. We call it egg beaters. So breathe out, lowering the legs slightly down. So hands are still onto the knees here. Good. Not big circles. Turning legs out. And exhale. So it's exhale down. Inhale out and back. Smaller the better. So all the focus onto the pelvic floor and the core. Good. Inhale out and back. Inhale out and back. No clicking in the hip. 3 more. Okay, let's do the reverse. Breathing out, out. Inhale in and up, back. It's exhale out, inhale in and back. Pelvic floor is engaged. Just 2 more now. Last one. That's very good. Feet down. Good. Okay. So single leg stretch. Last exercise. Right leg on a tabletop. Okay. For the core. Okay. So right leg on a tabletop. Watch me here. Left hand inside. and a right hand outside. Keep the shoulder relaxed, hips are parallel. Okay, so this time tuck the chin slightly and curl up and draw your ribs. Good. There's a still little curve, and that's you maintaining. Hips are parallel, hold the tummy. Good. Now from here, keep it parallel, but you can bring that leg slightly towards you, but you're still not pushing your lower back down to the floor. Okay, slide that right hand further down. So not pulling leg too much, but engage your upper abs and lift up. Good. Pelvic floor is engaged, and extend the left leg to the 45. So just, it's inhale, we're holding. Switch, hold, and again. You can start, inhale, stay, exhale. So always raise up further from your upper abs. Keep the pelvic floor engaged. Hips are staying parallel. And there's a little curve we're maintaining in the lumbar spine. Exhale, we're switching. Inhale, we're holding. Eyes are staying in the middle, head staying in the center. Okay, let's rest. Beautiful. Okay, so let's just feet and knees hip width apart, arms on a side. Let's do the pelvis curl, or pelvic curl up. Good. Feet, knees hip width apart. Okay, now just breathe out, just slowly peel your tailbone and curl your hips up slowly. Inhale, we're staying, so just slowly feel like you're just peeling your tailbone and your sacrum off the floor. Exhale and just slowly lower back down again. Inhale, hips are parallel, spines are neutral. Exhale, first engage your pelvic floor and then peel the tailbone, peel your sacrum, and then you peel your lumbar spine. Half only. Exhale and down slowly. You can keep your hands up onto your hip bones as well. I normally use, if you watch me, I normally use a pistol grip. So fingers here, thumbs are here, just to check as I'm lifting my hips, my lower ribs are not coming off, and we're drawing in and then slowly lifting up, and exhale, we're lowering down slowly. Good. Okay, a few more. Okay, 4 more now. 3. Just 2 there to go. Just one vertebrae at a time. And down. Last one there now. Okay. Hold here and think you're curling and lifting, squeezing more of your lower buttocks, less of your lower back. Good. Okay, rest the arms and lift the hips a little higher now. Just lift a little higher there. Good. Okay, so staying here, arms are completely relaxed, they're resting. Good. Shoulders are resting. Now breathe out and pretend you're trying to lift the right foot, but you're not lifting. Inhale, release, and you activate both your glutes again, align, and pretend you're trying to lift the left foot this time, but you're not lifting. Good. Inhale. Again. So when you're lifting the right foot, feel your arm, right shoulder staying relaxed, and feel that left buttocks are activating. Inhale, release. Okay, pretend you're trying to lift the left foot, and then your right buttocks are activating. Inhale. Go again. So there's no activation on your hamstring. There's no feeling or cramp feeling on your hamstring. Good. It's on your buttocks. 2 more. Okay, and now just go down slowly, just 1 vertebrae at a time. Good. Hips are parallel, spines are neutral. But just do a little stretch for the hip. Right ankle up onto your right knee. Place your right hand onto your right knee there, and then just push that knee away. Hips are staying aligned. So just hold it there. Okay, so keep the ankle as it is and bring your left leg up and hands behind your left leg. Good. This is the number 4 stretch. A very good stretch for the hip. Focus on breathing. So we're holding here for a little longer. You stretch a bit more. Okay, let's rest. Good. And let's switch down. So left ankle up onto the right knee. And place that left hand onto your left knee. Gently push that knee away, keeping both hip aligned. Some people, when they move, the hip move too. So I normally tell them to place the opposite hand onto the hip and then pull the tummy. And when you're pushing that knee away, you see that hip, that right hips are not sort of coming towards your shoulder. Maintain. Okay, so bring the right leg up. Just maintain there. Just stay there. Keep breathing. Maintain the back neutral. There's the hips are parallel. Good. And if you're pulling leg away, if you want to increase the stretch, try to turn that left knee away. Good. And maintain that tightness in the hip so that you keep your hip stretch activated and your backs are not sinking. Okay, let's rest. Good. Okay, last stretch here. And then we lie on a side and do some side exercise. So grab your ankles. Good. Hips are still staying parallel. And use your own elbows to push the knees out and pull your ankles towards you. So it's really good stretch for the groin. Good. Hold it there. Okay, let's rest. And now, I'm going to lie down on a side now. Just do some side exercises. If you want to have a little break, you want to have a little drink break, just go have a drink. Good. All right. Okay, we'll work on the next exercise. The legs on a 90-90 on a side. I want you to bring your hand up onto your waist there, and we're pushing the waist away from us. Good. So when we're pushing the waist away, so the focus is to keeping both hip on a 90 degrees, so not sinking in, but hip are pushing. And when the hip pushing, you feel there is a little curve under, so you can slide your hand easily there. And we're maintaining throughout all the exercise here. Now, also, bring the top hip slightly forward. You're feeling that top knee slightly over your your bottom knee. We're maintaining here, and I want you to find your sit bone, so just where you sit, and from there slide your hand slightly up, so sort of where your traditional undie line is, just slightly up there, just 2 or 3 fingers up there. Now keep those fingers there, and that's where we're activating our deep hip rotators. So what I'm doing is, feel you trying to press the heel and you're trying to lift the knee, but it's not lifting, and doing that you're activating your deep hip rotators there outside, and release. Okay, try again. What you feel a little tightness in the muscle like this. Okay, so just a little contraction, activation. This is a deep hip rotators activation exercise we're doing. Okay, 4 more. Always remember we're pulling a tummy, keeping the pelvic floor engaged, not compromising with that. Good. Okay, squeeze it, keep it tight, and now squeeze your heel together and do the clamp. Inhale down. So my fingers are there still, and that just giving a little feeling in my brain. I still need to work on that muscle strongly. Think we're squeezing heels strongly together, and when we're lifting, it's not really easy to lift. Keep going. Six to go. So first you activate that muscle, and then you work. 4 more. Just breathe out up, breathe in down. 2 more. You feel really good in your hips when you do this exercise. So keep it tight, keep the knee up. And now I'm placing my hand there to keep it tight. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend and touch. Okay, inhale, exhale down, inhale, inhale, yep, just 4 more. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Okay, stay there. Keep that activation same there, and lift the top leg up slightly. Inhale down. Keep the knee slightly higher than your ankle. 4, 3, 2, and hold up there. That's it. Just maintain that tightness there. Okay, from there now, external rotation. Back to the neutral, internal rotation. Inhale. It's hurting. Okay, so feel that hips are still aligned there. You're not letting hip drop when you're turning inward or outward. Last one. And rest. That hurts. Good. Okay, so bringing the top leg forward and stretching the bottom leg back. You can adjust like as I'm adjusting. Bottom leg back, point your foot, point your toes. Hold the tummy, and then just breathe out, lift the bottom leg up. Inhale down. Not overdoing it, maintain that little arch there. Not overdoing it. 4 more. 3. Doing good. Last 2. And the last one is just a complete workout. This is a complete exercise. So just flex the foot. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Beautiful. So 4 more there. 3, 2 more, Last one now. And let's rest. Good. Okay, I want you to bring both legs straight and roll the hips slightly forward. Point your feet, point your toes. Pull the tummy and feel that top hips sort of rolling forward a bit. Good. Now we're letting sink the back, so that gap is not there anymore. We're pressing down, pulling the tummy and lifting both legs up. Inhale down. Go again. Up. And it lift a little more. 4 more. 3. Last 2. And now watch. So lifting the legs and lifting the head up, chest up as well. Inhale down. Beautiful. 4 more. 3. Last 2. 1 more there. Good. Okay, feet are slightly wide and let's do the Caesar. Keep your feet pointed, legs straight. Breathe out for few, breathe in for few. Good. Keep going. Keep going. And let's rest. Good job. Okay, let's do the other side. Now if you didn't have a water break, you can have a little water break if you want. Good. Okay, legs at 90-90. Good. Your arm under, hand up here, and let's just push the waist away. Good. The same focus, same exercises we did the other side. Oh, we have to remember all. Okay, so push the waist and bring the top hip forward, top knee forward, and stay there. Good. Pull the tummy. Now, bring the hand there, so just locate that muscle, and exhale. Inhale, release. Try again. It takes a time, it takes a sort of 2 or 3 goes to feel sometimes, okay? So there's sometimes, or sometimes people just get it straight away. So what you're doing is you're trying to lift the knee, but it's not lifting. And you're pressing you're squeezing your heel, your top heel down to the bottom heel. And when you're doing it, you pull the femur to the hip socket, zip the pelvic floor and feel that tightening in the glutes. Go again. So 4 more. Try. So no rush when you're working on the body. Think you're giving all to connect to feel. 2 more now. Can feel that activation. So keep it tight now and exhale, do the climb. Inhale down. Up. Yeah, it's breathe out. You're lifting. Good. I think it's really hard to lift, but you are able to. You can lift. 6. 5. Yep, really feel that muscle. Your external hip rotators are really working hard there. And I just hold this time, keep it tight, and extend the leg. So sort of feel like it's a pointing or keeping with the align with the foot there, not too much forward and too much back. So just up and now hold, exhale down, inhale up. Four more. Two more. That's very good. Okay, so down there and now lift up. Slowly lifting and challenging. 5, 4, it's burning, 3, and hold. Okay, let's just slowly external rotation and back, internal rotation. That's really challenging, really burning my hips, my glutes. That's what we're working. Two more now. Last one, and let's rest. Woo! Good. Okay, so worked on abductors, now working on adductors, adductors. Okay, point your feet, pull the tummy. Okay, let's just lift the bottom leg up. Not overdoing it, maintain that little gap. Yep, breathe out up, breathe in down. Keep going. Lots of people work on abs and a whack. Always forget about the sides. It's really important. Good. Okay, flex the foot. Keep legs straight, lift up. Such a good exercise is to keep the hips aligned, keep the hip balance, and also working on a side. It's just really important muscles. Just two more now. Last one. That's good. Okay, legs together, straight. Good. And now roll your top hip forward. Pull the tummy. And remember, with this time we letting a waist go down. Pull the tummy, legs together, and lift up. Roll that top hip forward slightly, keep the tummy in. Keep going. Three. Just two more. Last one. So just keep the legs up, lift the head up, chest up as well. Inhale down. 6, 5, 4, 3, and just hold up. Feet are slightly separate, and let's do the scissor. Keep the legs straight, strong. Upper body stable. Pull the tummy. And let's rest. Woo. Okay, now we're staying here. Just bend the legs back and up onto your elbow. Good. Knees together. Pull the tummy and bring your bottom hip slightly forward towards me. Make sure your elbow staying slightly under and your shoulders staying stable. Okay, so shoulders should be stable. And bring your top hand here and exhale, lift up. Strengthening this side again. Okay, obliques, side, 3, 2 more. Last one. It's really good for the hip stabilization. Arm up here and a breathe out turn. Inhale back. Do 8 more. 7, 6, 'and rest. Let's do the other side. Elbow under, knee and hip align, heels are together. Good. Pull the tummy, engage your core, up. 3. We're doing 10. Work on those sides. 7, 8, and hold. Keep the tummy in, lift the hip and up. Inhale, exhale. Keep going. 5 more. 4, 3, last 2. Beautiful. Hand down. Okay, we almost done. Going to lie down on the tummy now. Good. And now feet and knees are hip width apart, and I want you to hands under your forehead and feel both feet are aligned. You first lengthen those legs. You sort of feel like we're trying to do the self-traction on our spine onto the hips. And now feel we aligning both legs, both hips. Feet are parallel and are slightly apart. Just gently press your pubic bone down. Now, the same focus here is press the pubic bone, pull the tummy, so your tummy, your belly button's not touching. And then press the tailbone down strongly. Keep the tummy in. Good. Legs are staying straight. Squeeze the lower buttocks. Pelvic floor is engaged. And just inhale. Lift the right leg slightly up. Exhale down. Lift the left leg slightly up. Exhale down. So, not bending the leg as we're lifting straight leg up. So there's order, the muscle order. First your buttocks, second your hamstring, and third your lower back. But we're not overdoing it, just slightly lift. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. 4, 3, 2 more. Last one. That's beautiful. So keep legs aligned, reach your arms forward, shoulder width apart, head down. Good. Realign your hips, press the pubic bone, pull the tummy, and let's just lift the right arm, left leg up. Inhale, exhale down. Lifting head as well, but not too much. We're pushing the chest down to lift. So moving more thoracic. Four more. 3, 2 more. And down. So I want you to challenge your hips again and your coordination, your balance. Now feet to hip width apart, press your pubic bone. Squeeze your lower buttocks. And now let's lift up both legs slightly off the floor, keeping it straight. Arms slightly off the floor. Good. Okay, hold it. Now let's just lift the right arm, left leg. Inhale, exhale down. Left arm, right leg. We're not touching onto the floor. And doing it slowly so the hips are not rocking. Not letting hip rock side to side. Tummy's not collapsing. Pulling the tummy in. 6 more. 5, 4, and let's rest. It looks easy, but it's not easy. Okay, legs are shoulder width apart. Bring your arms back. And more a shoulder and trapezius activation Okay, so touch the forehead down, roll your shoulders up towards your ears, lifting up now towards the ceiling, and a roll back. Think, we're lifting and squeezing the shoulder blades and a rolling back. 6 to go. 5. 4 more. 3. 4. That's very good. Okay, so hands under our forehead. Legs are still shoulder width apart, heels are slightly turning in, and we're pressing the pubic bone down, keeping the tummy in. Both hips are even, shoulders are relaxed. Neck extensors or the neck activation. All right, so slowly pull your head off the floor of your hands and down. So no help with the hands or arms or shoulder. And do it slightly slowly. You think your neck extensors are working, only your cervical vertebrae are working. 4 more. Keep the tummy in. Tummy in means you're pulling your belly button towards your spine, helping your spine, your pelvis, not pushing out to lift up. Last one. And down. Okay, now both hands are touching on a forehead, and this time we're lifting arms up as well, but not too much. I think as we're trying to lift, we're pushing our chest down, so we're moving more from a thoracic spine and down. But do 3 more. Up and down. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And down. Very good. Okay, so legs are staying as it is. Arms are out, like we're making a U with the arms. We're almost done. We just need to work on our back now. Okay, so press your pubic bone. Keep the tummy in. Both hips are even. Arms are resting. And first you pull your head, as we did first with the neck, and you're slowly coming up using your thoracic spine and down slowly. So inhale, we're lifting, shoulder pulled back, neck long, and just think you pushing your chest down to lift up. So the more movement here in the thoracic and down, not the lower back. So thoracic is the middle back, and that's where the spines have become more rigid and tight. Okay, last 4. 3. 2 more. 1 more there. Beautiful. Okay, so now elbows in, hands out. Good. And now we're slowly going to the lower back. Okay, so not pushing hands too much. Inhale, slowly going up, like we're doing the cobra stretch, but not overdoing it. So just inhale up, keep the hip bone down, keep the tummy in, and down. No, not overdoing. Slowly, don't push on your arms too much. Feel the stretch on your abs and down. So just 2 more there now. Last one now. Beautiful. Okay, up, knees are wide, feet close, and I sit on a shell stretch. giving the back time to stretch. Good. Just a little more. Okay, coming up on all four, and let's do a plank. So we're going to do 2 planks. First on elbows. Both the plank we're doing on the elbows. Alright, so hands are shoulder width apart. Elbows under the shoulder. Pull the shoulder, stabilize the shoulder. Neck long and pull your head. And now take one leg back and take other leg back. So feet are staying hip width apart. Align the legs. And now push your heels back strongly. Good. Strong legs. And now squeeze the buttocks. Pull the tummy. And pull your head back. We're going to hold here. Now, in case you get tired, you can just simply lower your knees down. Don't give up. Alright? I'm going to stay here and just sort of challenge. Because I have a sort of different level of people. And I really want you guys to challenge here. But pull your head, don't let your head get tired. Look slightly forward. Now think about keeping your buttocks tight. And exhale. And try to lift the right leg slightly off. And down. Exhale, lift the left leg. Inhale. 8 more, do it slowly. And down, up, challenge those hips, challenge your abs, 4 more, 3, last 2, knees are down. Ooh. Feet, knees, hip width apart, and I sit back on a child stretch. You stay. Good. I'll just move the mat a little bit, so we need a little more space for the next one. Good. Now, the next ones are hard, but a focus week, keeping a hip stable. When we're turning a leg out, we're trying to keep a hip stable. Okay, so it's a challenging our back. So the plank exercise is really, really good for your back, your core, your hips. Okay, so that's why we're doing it. Okay, extend your legs one by one. Okay, so set up first. You feel strong there. Hold the tummy, push the heels, contract your quads, squeeze your buttocks. Keep pulling the tummy. Now, let's just inhale, lift the right leg up slightly off the floor. Exhale, take your leg out. Inhale up. Exhale down. So it's a slow movement. Inhale slightly off the floor. Exhale. Okay, 6 to go. 5. 4 more. Challenging our core and the back and the hips. Knees are down. Back. And I sit again. Okay, let's just finish with the cat stretch. Feet and knees hip width apart, hands under. Hold the shoulder, breathing and looking up, chest up. And breathe out, curl your back. Slowly, slowly curl the back. Slowly move the spine and curl more from your lower back when you're curling, not from your thoracic too much. And as you're opening, open from your thoracic more. Good. Few more now. Two more now. Last one there. Sit back onto your heels, arms are forward, and just rest there. Just sit up. Good. Relax the shoulder. It's facing me. We're just finishing. Good. Roll the shoulder. We did lots of exercise, less talk today. So I'm just going to talk. Okay. Shake your arms. Now, remember doing a variety of a workout, not staying or not getting stuck with the one exercise. There is lots of Pilates stretch videos. Make sure you follow them. Some good yoga relaxations ones as well, like gentle stretching. You can follow those ones as well. Change other side. Also, you can write a comment how you felt after this exercise. You like more short video, long videos, or you like to do more fitness type of videos or Pilates, so that I can follow up with that. I can make some sort of more other videos to relax. Good. Thank you very much. Give me your feedback and just let me know how you felt. Are you enjoying the exercises or not? Thank you very much. Keep looking after yourself. I'll see you next time. Namaste.